I think when a lot of people think about people that don't have running water, they all think of third world countries, they think of Africa, but they never think of the United States.
I am Crystal Tulley-Cordova, and I am of the Bitterwater clan, born for the Tango People clan. And my maternal grandfather's clan is the yucca fruit strung on a line, and my paternal grandfather's clan is the water that flows together.
I am a Principal Hydrologist for the Navajo Nation Department of Water Resources.
As Indigenous people, water is a part of our identity. Not only myself as a human being relies upon water, but all living things. I grew up as a water hauler, meaning my water didn't come from the public water system. We didn't have an indoor bathroom. We had an outhouse.
Growing up in that house without running water, I guess I didn't realize it wasn't the lifestyle of everyone until I got older.
Now it's our turn.
I remember, hauling 50-gallon barrels in the back of a pickup truck and siphoning water from what I now know is an unregulated water source. And when you're a water hauler, you also haul water for your livestock. So you're very conscientious because you have to be able to lift up that water that you haul. When you carry the water yourself, you know the value of that water, and that value of that water is priceless.
In the 4th grade, I won a science fair because of a water filtration project.
So I got to go all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico, which was a big deal. And at the Holiday Inn, we had showers. It was a real treat to have running water and not have to think about, do we have enough water? We've been in drought for more than 20 years. And the drought has been significant on the lakes, but then also on the streams. What's changed over the last 20 years is the water availability on the surface. There's natural lakes that I used to see, and they're all dry now. It's important for me to be able to secure, manage, and protect the water resources for the Navajo Nation, and to be able to create that secure, sustainable water future through water rights.
The foundational document for the Colorado River was not
inclusive of the water rights that the tribes needed in the Colorado River Basin. There are 30 federally recognized tribes, and the Navajo Nation being the largest.
Right, here we go. Stork and get the chills.
The first part of water rights negotiation is to get all parties in negotiation to agree upon the terms in an agreement, and we've reached that point. Now we are waiting on Congress to be able to consider these legislations. This opportunity provides the ability for wet water development through funding for infrastructure, and the Navajo Nation has 4 water rights settlements introduced into Congress.
In New Mexico, we say agua es vida, water is life. Water is also key to tribal sovereignty.
The Northeastern Arizona Indian Water Rights Settlement Act will provide reliable and safe water for the Navajo Nation, the Hopi Tribe, and the San Juan Southern Paiute Tribe. This settlement authorizes $5 billion to acquire, build, and maintain essential water development and delivery projects.
No one in America should be denied access to water because of where they live. These settlements will ensure a safe and secure water supply available and accessible to tens and thousands of Navajo people now and for future generations.
The tribes have acted in good faith. It's now Congress's turn to act and approve them.
What gives me hope is the opportunity to be able to negotiate, to be able to use the education that I've gained throughout the years, to use the experience that I've gained. Working in water as a Denehasa, a Navajo woman, it creates this relationship of thinking about nurturing. And as a woman, there's just this natural characteristic that we have to think about caring. Not only caring for ourselves, not only caring for our family, not only caring for our community, but caring for the greater good. And I think it's important to keep that same enthusiasm when we think about protecting these water resources. The work that I do has always been for future generations, not only for my children, for my grandchildren, and other residents of the Navajo Nation and their vitality and their future. I don't want them to have a survival mode type of future. I want them to be thriving. It's important for us to be able to consider not only our generation, but the many of generations that will be coming behind us.